Hey guys, welcome back. This video is going to be my February wrap up and my February favorites because they're essentially the same thing. I only physically read one book this month and it was To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. Just real quick, my honest thoughts about this book: it was okay, it was easy to read, the storyline was like I enjoyed reading it. It wasn't terrible to read and I didn't not read it, but I read it. It was okay. Probably like a 3 out of 5 stars, to be honest. That's pretty much all I'm going to say about this because that's all I have thought-wise about this book. So that's the only part that's not a part of my favorites. So that's my wrap-up section done. Super quick. Good. The rest of the video is just gonna be my February favorites because I had some favorite things and there's not that much, and like, let's be honest, my current appearance, the fact that I'm wearing a pajama shirt, my hair is oily, my face is shiny and gross, and I'm just generally a mess of a human being at the moment. So like, that's what we're working with here today. Jumping into my favorites, first of all, I have a random item, and it is this set of wireless headphones. They're like little earbud headphones, if you can see that there, and they literally just kind of go in your ears like that. They're Bluetooth, so they're completely wireless, and they are the greatest thing that I have ever purchased in my entire life. At my work, I don't do much work, and so I walk around and I have one of these in, and it's like stealth mode. No one knows I'm listening to audiobooks. It's great. Yeah, I really like these. They've been super handy. They're really good to work out in because you don't have cables like going everywhere, and they were super cheap as well, so I'm a fan of these. These were a February favorite. Speaking of audiobooks, the next one of my favorites is an audiobook that I listened to, and it's called You Need a Budget, and this is like kind of like a self-help kind of book to do with budgeting because like I'm real bad at budgeting. It kind of treats budgeting like a living, breathing thing, which I think is great because generally when you think budget, you don't think like flexible and able to move, which is what it really needs to be. So this guy talks about there's 4 different rules when it comes to budgeting, and he doesn't really tell you like how you should spend your money. He just kind of says this is the mind frame that you should be using to budget, basically, and it's pretty great. I have not saved any money yet and I have been terrible with my budget, but I'm learning, I'm starting, it's happening, and it was just a really good audiobook, so I really enjoyed that. Next thing I have to talk about is another audiobook, and it's something that I've already spoken about before some time ago, but I listened to the Night Circus audiobook. This just blew me away. I forgot how much I love this book so much. Like, I've never had goosebumps listening to a book before, but I had goosebumps at like several different moments of this book. It was just great. I think it's just the most majestic, magical, whimsical, adventure-ridden love story. It has everything. I love this book so much, and the audiobook was phenomenal, and so that is my favorite book that I read this month. Another thing I have are the Olympics. That was great. I really love figure skating, and just being able to sit down and watch the Olympics was just so great. I haven't watched proper TV in like such a long time, and I put the TV on and I had the Olympics going, and it was just nice. It was tops. I went ice skating with my friend Sam. There's a vlog about it. I'll leave it up here. I loved the Olympics. They were so much fun to watch, and getting sucked into the figure skating world was a bit of a whirlwind, and now I'm in and I can't get out, and like, it's a thing. It's a situation. Johnny Weir is just one of the greatest human beings that I think I have ever encountered on the internet. He's great, and he uploaded a video yesterday of himself skating to EXO, which was nice. The K-pop is spreading, and I'm so happy about it. Love the Olympics, top notch. The last 2 things, that's 4. The last 2 things I have to talk about are TV shows. First of all, following on from the Olympics trend, I rewatched Yuri on Ice, the anime, and oh my god. Another one of those things that I forgot that I love so much. I love Yuri on Ice so much. It's just beautiful, and the story is great, and I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it. So if you haven't watched Yuri on Ice and you enjoy anime and figure skating and ice skating, even if you don't, go watch it. It's great. Yeah, Yuri on Ice was good. That was a good rewatch. It was nice to just sort of like veg out and like binge out a TV show again. So, and the second show that I have to talk about is The Good Place, which I watched all of in like 3 days. The show is amazing, and how had I not seen this before? I'm really sad that there's not season 3 yet. I haven't even looked to see if season 3 is coming out soon or not, but it was just really fun. I don't have anything I specifically liked about it. I love Chidi. His character is just so great, and I relate a fair bit. Like literally last night I went to get like takeout and I couldn't decide what takeout to get, and I was just like, this is a Chidi moment. But yeah, The Good Place, I'm a fan, was a favourite. And that is my favourites for February / my February wrap up, because that's also everything that I read / listened to this month. Look, we all know that VDIF was not the best endeavour that I ever went on, but I am so glad that I stopped it when I did, because I just became like an avalanching ball of stress even after I stopped it. So I'm really glad that I stopped it when I did, and that I didn't have all of that to think about at the end of February, because that just would have been like far too intense. And I would have been like broken in the corner in fetal position, rocking and crying. And nobody wants that. But anyway, I hope you liked the video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to give it a thumbs up, you know the drill. Yeah, I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you next time.